Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hey Carbon, happy Sunday, everybody. Y'all, I'm tired. Hey Erica, hey Happy Mac. Oh, I've been doing a lot this weekend. Hey Jay, I just saw you had a video. Was it a video or was it a premiere or something? But I think whatever it was, it looked like a video to me. Wrapping up 2024. I haven't watched it yet though. Hey Big Dog Reg, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Why is my locks being unruly? Hey fam. It was a video. Okay. Yeah, I saw that in my timeline. I have to go back and watch it. How's everybody doing? How are y'all doing this weekend? How was your weekend? How is everyone? Are y'all ready for New Year's? Here we are again. A little better. Happy Mac. Look, let me run around and look for the charger. I was fussing at one of my friends this morning for letting their phone die overnight. Happy Mac. Gotta do better. Got to do better. And I actually have like the little battery packs that I could carry around. So like if you're one of those people who might be out and that's why, that's your reason your phone battery gets low, carry one of those. They have them on Amazon. I'm sure they sell them in the store, but I go to Amazon for them. I think I got two of them. They're not very much. So yeah, I always have those like if it's a situation where I'm just kind of out and about and I know I don't want my phone to die on me, but I don't like my phone to get below 50%. Like I'd be like trying to plug in. I'm on it too much. Hey Bougie. So how are y'all doing? Nobody's saying. How's y'all weekend been? I mean, I know I just talked to y'all like a couple days ago, but Erica, I had to evacuate. Evaluate. Do you mean evacuate? Water got in and when was trying to take I'm done. I am done. What up, bro? I am so done with you. Now you know film gonna come for you with this dang on TP. It's been raining here heavy all day. It started last night. It is still raining. It stopped like I don't even it really didn't even stop. It just kind of slowed a little bit. Um so I was outside taking the trash out and I my attention just be everywhere. So I was looking at my green stalks and like a lot of the things that were in there were dying or had died. Um, the jalapenos and bell pepper, like I had pepper plants in there and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm out here and it was just drizzling. So I was like, I'll pull them out. I did. I pulled the plants out and because I had plans for it for the spring, so that'll be coming later. But hey Sophia, girl, I've been doing a lot today, but I did not do like a official workout to where I clocked it as a workout. But I have been doing laundry today. Like I said, I was outside messing around with the green stalks. I didn't mess around anywhere else in the garden. So yeah, there's that. But I was doing laundry and I actually folded and put away things like they didn't just get washed and just be sitting in a basket. Like a win's a win. I mean, everything has been hung up or folded and put away. It's all nothing's just there, right? I'm trying to give myself some credit. I'm trying. Hey, Joe Ba, you doing a squat challenge again, Happy Mac? That's a good challenge. You just finished folding clothes, E. Listen, I did about 3 loads, and then I have a load of towels. Going now. Don't ask me how I had 3 loads of clothes. Somebody's been slacking. I was sick for Christmas, y'all. Active. I have been active. This is the first day I wasn't. So yeah. Um, and not. I've been active. Let me say that better. I have been active. I just didn't do what I would consider to be a workout. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. But yeah, y'all. So I've been just kind of for the last week or so planning for the new year, writing down plans in all of my planners. Y'all know I have 5011 planners. I got my garden planner right here because I was actually doing some research before this live on some things that I wanted some more information on. Summer's almost here. I know. I know. I've been moving though. Um, but yeah, picked for the TP. She was on time. Facts. Big Dog Reg. I ain't even pick up on that. You right. She was the second person I think that commented in the chat. She was here right when it started. E, let it. Are you well? Is this actually you? Let us know. Let us know. I don't know. That was Big Dog Reg got a point. Now that you evicted, you was on time, sis. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, I just been planning out stuff. I had in my mind that tonight I was going to do some meal planning, but I might. I don't know. Yeah, meal planning for me just makes life easier. It just does. Like I don't have to think about what's going to be for dinner. I've already planned it out. And if the day comes that you've planned something out and your mind change, you can do that. It's not in stone. It's just giving you, a blueprint that you can go by, and then you don't have to think if you don't want to. Hey, Lady Smith, happy Sunday. It's me since I'm back in the house. Wow. You get to steal the Wi-Fi? Wow. But yeah, so it just makes life easier for me. I haven't done it. I'm not even sure if I've done a meal prep this year. Maybe I have. I don't remember doing one, which probably means I didn't. So yeah, and every time a day comes up where I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna fix for dinner. If I had preps, I'd be like, you know what? I got this in the freezer. And I went down there and looked. And my freezer is full of food. This is the crazy part. My freezer is full of stuff. But it's not like prepped stuff. Prepped is just easier. Like if I already had meatballs prepped or meatloaf or lasagna or something, like I could just pull it out and make a meal real quick. So yeah. You like to live dangerously. No meal prep ever. I have to do it. I only do it with my beef, with any beefs, like the roast or the ground beef or whatever. I cannot pre-prep chicken unless I'm just like cutting it so it'll be ready for when I cook it. But I can't have it ready per se. That it doesn't move the same for me. I'm just picky like that. It's just me. It's not the chicken. It's me. But I don't cook most of the beef except for the ground beef. I will cook that and freeze it. But the meatballs and the meatloaf, I just prep it. So I put everything in that I would put in my meatballs and meatloaf, and I prep them. Like my meatballs, I'll roll them out, freeze them, and then I put them in bags in whatever count I think I'll need for a meal. And with meatloaf, I just form it, wrap it in saran wrap, and then wrap it in aluminum foil and put it in my freezer. And it's worked out for me. It has. Hey, that's my art. Hey, Mona, how are you? Happy Sunday. It doesn't gross me out, Lady Smith. I'm picky with chicken. Poultry is just, it tastes different when you start. I don't reheat. Let's just say that I don't care where it's from. I typically do not want chicken reheated. It doesn't taste right to me. That's it. It's just the taste of it. The taste is off. You don't meal prep anymore? That's I'm about to get back to it. I know I did in 2023. I did a couple of them. I have content on my channel with meal preps and how I do it and how I, what I put into that prep, how I put it together. Because yeah, I will take all the steps out of the work for me that I can. If I'm making burgers, I will already have them padded out and frozen that way. I'm doing what the store does for convenience for people. I'm doing it for convenience for myself. So I will be prepped and in the freezer, padded out. And all I have to do is pull out a couple patties and let them thaw a little, season them up, and cook them. So yeah, it's just a little hack that I do like. Yeah. You need to meal prep your smoothie bags. I used to do that, Big Dog Reg, when I would do smoothies. I would prep them and just put them in bags and put them in the freezer. And then I just have to grab one and throw it in everything that's in it in the blender. I used to do that. That definitely is a time saver. Sitting there trying to pull each individual item out that you're putting into your smoothie. Throw all that in the bag and just have to grab the bag and blend it. That's definitely a time saver. Timely to pre-prepare. Val can be precarious, definitely, yes. It's not, to me, it's not my prepping, like when I do prep, might be a couple hours, but it's worth it because it's a couple hours that's going to save me months of time. Like usually when I prep, my preps will last me a couple months because I'm not eating from them every day. Those are things that I have for days that I don't want to think. So it works out. It's hard for me to do, Gina, since I'm eating. Yes. But you could do it for your kids. See, honestly, Sophia, I'm really just trying to prep it for my daughter, not so much for me. So I can easily just cook something for her. And she's easy. Like she doesn't eat a lot anyway. So that's some of the problem. Like I was looking at my freezer, I'm like, why do I have steaks in here? Nobody in my house right now eats steaks. I have like 3 or 4 steaks in there. They'll get eaten. Maybe the next time Liddy B visits me. Cause I'm like, I don't care for steak. And my daughter won't eat it either. Eating habits change. We're trying to get back into it. I get it. But you could prep for your eating style. Hey, the pimp, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I definitely prep and freeze my vegetables. Find it. Yep. Use for a meal. I'll use for a meal. Yes. I need to meal prep my post. Damn, soon as I think you're going to do right in life. Soon as I think. Maybe I'll get a shot. The light, y'all, I don't know what it is. The light from my thing be glaring, and I have to look a certain way to even see the chat unless if you're at the bottom. Drives me nuts. Give me more time to put it elsewhere. That's what I like about it, is that it gives me more time. I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking or being in the kitchen cooking. So it definitely will. Especially for the kids, like, and they can do it. Like, usually it depends on the prep. Because this time of year I'll do some crock pot meal preps, and I'll put everything in a bag that's going to go into the crock pot. And kids can do that. Like, you put it in the fridge the night before, and they could just dump it all in there. But usually I just dump it on my way out the door for work. I dump everything in the crock pot and turn it on low. And then by the time I get home, food's ready. But it's harder now because I haven't done any crock pot meals because it's just me and my daughter, and we don't eat enough to go through those. So, yeah. Please stay on it with the joke, Sophia. I love to food prep by vacuum sealing the food. I vacuum seal as well. How to convert my airtight containers. Oh, nice. Nice. Do you have the attachment to your vacuum sealer? Is that how you're doing it? I do have the attachment to mine. I have one of the bigger units that has I can vacuum seal regular, or it has this like little piece that you can like I can vacuum seal bags, freezer bags, or I guess like mason jars or something. I don't know. I've never used it other than for the bags because it came with some of the bags that you could vacuum seal. So yeah. Meal prep hack. Have your order and method of payment ready. Nice. So you and Sam on the same accord, other than the fact that he's getting it delivered and you're going through the drive-thru. Right, that is not real food. Listen, I try not to, like, we eat takeout once. Fridays I don't cook. So once a week typically is what I consider our takeout night. Now, if I eat out on Friday or not, that's different. But my daughter always, does. I'll let her pick what she wants, whatever she wants to get. That's what she'll have Friday night. That's the only night of the week that I absolutely do not cook because I need a break. Mama needs a break sometimes. And I've been doing that for years. So that's not new. I was like, cooking every day was getting to be just too much. I needed a break. But even 6 days seems like a lot to some people, but I do it. And I get that one day off. Just saying. Except for McDonald's. Wow. And the container lids glue. Okay. Interesting. Same with my kids were. Yeah. Yeah. And that's my only day. I don't know why I chose Friday, but I did. And I was like, I will not be cooking on Fridays. So if you wanted this in my kitchen, that's going to be a problem. Unless you're cooking it, you can cook for yourself on Friday. But nah, not me. Not me. I'm not doing it. But yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I've been working on, getting ready for the new year, getting my mindset together for the new year with my meal prepping, with my budget. Yeah, I'm not cracking down on it. I'm getting consistent with it. I have very much gotten laxed with my budgeting because I have been doing it for so long. I could budget most of it with my eyes closed. But the thing is, it's not the budget that is an issue for me. For me, it's the money left over after everything in the budget is taken care of that I just keep going on Amazon and spending. And then, yeah, you got to pay for that stuff. Just saying. It ain't free. So I'm like, I gotta stop impulsively shopping for stuff. Like, I don't know. Probably November, December, I was just something come to my mind. I'm like, oh, let me look. Oh, let me get that. And deliveries, you know. So I'm going to try to get back to being more consistent with my budget the way I was before, and not just mindlessly spending money because it's there. I have to do better. Yes. But hmm, I was reading your message to Pip. I'm like, did you just say you got a new? You did. I read the first part and I seen it was to Erica and I stopped reading and then something called gun and that's why I went back to what you said. Congrats. I don't know when I'm buying me another one, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah, I don't have any guns anymore. I do. I'm just messing with y'all. When you're about what? Whatever. Mm-mm. Made convenience helpers. Yes. You know what? I rode past for the last at least 4 weeks. I have been past Target multiple times. I'm not. I've been going past Target multiple times because the first time I went past there, I needed something. I needed a heater for my greenhouse. It was crowded. I was like, you know what? It is getting into the holiday season. Maybe that's why it's so busy. I mean, I don't mean crowded like, oh, it's a lot of people. I mean, the whole parking lot is pretty much full. I can't do it. So I end up going somewhere else. Went past there a couple of times closer to Christmas. Same thing. I went past there this weekend. It's still like that. I actually rolled past and out loud in my car said, I apologize to you Target workers because these MFs won't go home. Like, why are people spending all this money? I digress. Anyway, we gotta stop spending our money on dumb stuff. Because if you in Target that much, you ain't buying stuff that you need at this point. You just buying. And it enough. Enough. I was just so frustrated. Who's not a good storyteller? Are you talking about me with the guns? Or 2A LA because he always saying something? That's all I want to know. I think I wasn't telling a story. I do have. Oh, because I didn't stick to the fact that I didn't I got it. I haven't been past the Kohl's and I don't even pay. You know what? This is the crazy thing. Walmart might as well be an invisible void. That's how much attention I pay to what happens over there. Because I did ride past Walmart probably every time I rode past the Target. I couldn't tell you what was happening over there because there's never a time that I'm thinking, oh, I need to run into Walmart. Usually, if I have to go there, it's reluctantly, and it's only because they have the thing that I need and the other stores don't. Hey, Sunshine, how are you, sis? That's the only reason. So I don't even notice it. But I was just so frustrated because more than one of those times I told you about the heater, but there was another time I needed to go get something. And I was just pissed off because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it with that many people. I'm not interested. Yeah, and then I lied. I was lying, Big Dog Reg, and then I took it back. You just have to subscribe. I do. I still have my guns. That's actually part of my plans for 2025. I plan on doing some training with said firearms. So yeah. Hey, Mr. BS. I'm so overgrown in public. Me too, Sophia. I was sick on Christmas, I think, because I went I went to Michael's, and then that night I went downhill. It was bad. It was bad, y'all. So yeah. But yeah, I do still have the firearms. Big Dog Red. You don't have to leave. I like shooting too much to get rid of them. You know, I'm just saying. And I haven't even been to the range in some time. To the point that I'm actually missing it. So I need to get there. Because I thought about it this weekend. I actually thought about it this morning. Could just go on for like an hour and shooting, but it didn't happen. But I'm gonna get there. I promise that. I'm almost getting bored with shooting at the indoor range. So I need to look into any outdoor ranges that are by me. I'll have to look into that. Bam, don't be on this internet line of people. That's not true. Can't afford to get rid of them with the way things are. Facts, sunshine. Facts. You want me to come? Who you telling to come visit, Lady Smith? Me? You got an outdoor range? And you're in Ohio, aren't you? Lady Smith, you need to. I need to know what city you in. I need to know how much of a drive. Look, now you got my wheel spinning. That would be. So let me put my email up there. You need to send me an email. I need to know what city you're in. Got it. Yeah, I need to know those. I need to know details and see if it's not too crazy far from me. Because you might not be. I know that. Are you in the same city with Ohio? Let me know that. I figured as such. Bags, sunshine. Bam. You hear that? Sunshine said, Lady Smith on a level that you ain't even on. Get it together, sir. You ain't got a range. You ain't got a range. Your house is not on the range. Get it together. We out here thinking you doing something. You ain't doing nothing, sir. You ain't even got the range. Oh, you are closer to me than Ohio, which is good because Ohio is a little bit away. Not ridiculous. Well, I don't know how. I just know that to get within that city is not ridiculous. Bam, you stay on the on the BS. A half a gun, really? Y'all, if y'all follow his content, y'all know he's been breaking the internet the last couple weeks with these videos. I'm just saying. To Vision? Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Oh, she is closer to Vision. Oh, okay. I was gonna say because Vision is okay. Hmm. Email. You haven't been to the range? That's my art. What state are you in? I do know this, don't I? No, I don't. I don't know this. I had to think. I'm like, have I sent you something? But I haven't. Let me know what state. Not, I don't need to know city. Just let me know what state you're in. That part, she is sunshine, just like his definition of budget is different. When I speak about budget and he says he's a budget gun guy, that's just, it's different. It's different because I want to say maybe the one of the first videos I saw when I first started following his content, there was probably a $5,000 firearm on there. And I promise you, I'm not even being funny, y'all. I cussed out loud. I cussed out loud. I was so pissed. I was so pissed off because I liked it. I liked the firearm. I was so mad. Like, what? Who's out here buying $5,000 firearms? 2A in LA. Mm-hmm. Georgia. Oh, there's you don't need to own one to shoot one. Just saying. But um there is so many people in Georgia, part of that community. So many people. Yeah, good people. I actually I mean they're I know them from being online, but they seem really solid good people in Georgia. Yeah. Hey homesteader Rachel. Happy Sunday. Yeah, you'd be surprised. That's why I asked what state you were in. Like a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if you follow them yet. I don't know if Carbon is still listening. Carbon, if you still listening, say something. I think she might be the only mod that was in my chat. If she's not, then I'll drop it. But if you are not, I don't think she is. Okay. I'm going to drop a couple of people to follow in that community if you want to, because you could just follow to kind of see the conversation of what. Oh, that's different. YouTube done changed something. No, let me do this way. That was different. Okay. But like if you just want to see, like kind of hear the conversation, you don't have to chat when you go to these channels, but kind of see, you know, how the conversation is going, what people are talking about. It's not what most people think. It's not like people are just talking about shooting people or anything. They just talking about guns and I could be a moderator, but nah. I don't. I don't like black people with numbers in their names. That's what it is. So 2A in LA is one of the channels that you should check out. Also, hold on. I'm gonna drop another one. But I used to just sit back and listen when I first started in the community. And who did I miss coming here? Hey, entrepreneur. Hi, Shamika. How are you? I was reading the chat, y'all. But like I said, I didn't even use to chat when I first got in them. I would just listen because I felt out of my element. I haven't been shooting that long, by the way. I think I'm going on 2 years, right about 2 years, going on 2 years. And the person that I took instruction from, I met on YouTube. Yes. Yes, I did. And it went very well. And I did fall down the rabbit hole of gun buying. But here we are. Here we are. Everybody doesn't do that. So I put 2A in LA in the chat, and then I put a regular gun guy in the chat. And you could kind of just go by and see their content, see when they go live. Usually that's where you get to know a lot of people in the community. And everybody is so helpful. Like I said, I met the person I did instruction with on here, just offered the help, met up with me, went through all the rules and information I needed to know before even putting a firearm in my hand, um, and everything. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a great community. So I would definitely follow those channels and kind of just watch and see. And when you're comfortable, you know, you can chat. If you're not, you wouldn't know probably who's where in what areas or anything. But if you really wanted to look for an instructor or something, and you want to email me and or DM me on Instagram, I will try to connect you with somebody in the community. So definitely, because they're very helpful. I had so many people. I've met up with more than one person in the community for instruction, and they're just always so helpful. Because I was frustrated with one of the firearms I purchased, and it really wasn't the firearm. I was frustrated with me. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I wasn't hitting that target the way I wanted to. So in the end, the person just basically told me I'm a perfectionist and that I was doing fine. But they still worked with me. They just was like, "Girl, you had me thinking that it was bigger than this," and no, whatever. But yes, no problem. That's my art. No problem. It is great with me, Shamika. I hope all is well with you. But yeah, so and you will find in the community of most things, the gardens, the prepping. There's people are just really nice, very helpful. Um, we all came from having no knowledge of these things to gaining knowledge along the way, and we're usually willing to share that knowledge. So yeah, there's that, and that's a good thing. Paying it forward, making sure you bring people along and educate them and teach them, give them the information that they need. So yeah. What's up, Armel to Alpha Life? Hey, the Dark Knight, how are you? Happy Sunday. Armel, I've seen you. You've been posting heavy this weekend. I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you, brother. Out here. Were you at MD Arsenal? Is that where you were? Did they have an event? Did I miss something? I didn't see anybody else posting, but I seen you post a lot, a lot of shooting this weekend. So I was like, that's what made me want to go to the range today. I'll be posting videos, and I'll be like, I want to go shooting. I just don't want to go to the range. I really just don't feel like that. I want to go outdoors. Happy holidays to you too. Yes. So, as everybody prepared for the New Year's, do you do anything to prepare for the new year? Do you set any goals for the new year? I'm just saying. I don't do any resolutions, never have. That's never been my thing. But I do set goals. No event, just regular. That's what's up. That's what's up. Pam, why we turning up? Why we turning up? What you over there doing? But yeah, it looked like you had a good time though, fam. Tell your wife I said hello too. But, it definitely looked like you had a good time. I was checking you out. Let me think before I speak, because I was about to say, if you know where I live at, but I'm trying to think who all in the chat. Because there might be some people in the chat who do. And I don't need y'all to show up over here because y'all going to be bored to death. Oh, no, I'm going to be on here New Year's Eve. Not on my channel. Not on my channel. I'll be on, I'm going to drop her link too. I'll be over at Bayou Sugar New Year's Eve hanging out. I was like, shh. We had such a good time with her for the 12 days. And her birthday is January 1st, y'all. Her birthday is January 1st. So she's having a New Year's Eve birthday live. It's just going to be a good time. Y'all know how she do. If you were at the 12 Days of Christmas, y'all know how she do. And if you follow her content, let me drop her in the chat. I'll be over there New Year's Eve. I was like, girl, can I come? Can you send me the link and I come hang with you? Because listen, if not, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll probably be asleep when the ball dropped. I couldn't tell y'all how many New Year's I am not awake for. I do not care about no dang on New Year's. Hey, G Mama. I will go to sleep in a hot minute. So no. Who's been Bayou Sugar Garden? I just dropped the link to the live in the chat, Sunshine. That's the best range. Really? MD Arsenals is that what you're saying, Armel? Is the best range in the country? Hey, Country Hustle. What you sent it out for? What? For fixing or for upgrades? What we send it out for? Big Dog Red. Sounds like upgrades to me. Asking for a friend. Goes definitely, Sophia. That's me. So much up in the air. That's why you gotta set the intention though. That's why I be liking to go live on a Sunday, because like getting through a week, if you work, even if you don't work, honestly, getting through a week is rough sometimes. So you have to get your mindset right to get through that week. But sometimes we be carrying over from the week before if it was a stressful week, like, oh, here we go again. So I got to get my mind right getting into the week. And going into the new year is the same way. I got 12 months to have some things be different for that year than it was for the previous year. It doesn't have to be everything, but I do like to, I don't know, set the intentions for the year, for things that I would like to accomplish, or like to adjust and do differently or whatever. I like that. It's just me. I do be giving hard side eyes. It was something else I saw. What did Country Hustle say? I saw something. Oh, thanks for you're welcome, Country Hustle. Distinguishing the the goals, the difference between the goals and resolutions. Facts, hospitality is unmatched. Okay. They're in Georgia, right? Where's no, I don't know where MDR still is, honestly. Now that I think about it. I thought they were in Georgia, but now that I said it out loud, I'm like, I don't know if that's who I'm thinking of. Intentions have been set. Great. Girl, there's something about being able to breathe. That peace is important. Just know everything doesn't have to be perfect. God always makes a way. It always works out. Just saying. Who getting arrested, Joe Biden? I missed something. That would be a good challenge for you to host. I'm just saying, what? Tell me what I said, because I'll be talking country hustle and I don't even know what I said. What kind of challenge would be good for me to host? Or are you talking to me? Let me know. My intention is to finish my greenhouse. Y'all, have y'all seen Homesteader Rachel's greenhouse? It's better than most people's houses. I was like, you made me want to go just tear my whole greenhouse down. I was so like, what? Yeah, she posted it on Instagram. So if you follow her on Instagram, you would have seen it. And she walked through it like it was just, oh, this is my greenhouse. I mean, it's not really together yet, and this is what we have so far. And she has an island basically in the middle of the greenhouse. She has drawers and everything underneath it, so she can store stuff, cabinets and drawers, so she can store things. I mean, it's a greenhouse with plentiful room. When I grow up, that's all I'm saying. When I grow up. I was going through my case, the police. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got you. They're in Maryland. See, I knew as soon as I said it, it didn't sound right. I was like, I don't think I'm thinking about MD Arsenal as soon as it came out my mouth. But I know when you get it all the way you want it, Homesteader Rachel is going to be beautiful. I know that. That much I do know. Only fools get arrested on a long hot back. Back. Say that again, Mr. BS. Okay, so lifestyle rich famous. Is it bigger than my greenhouse? It is, fam. Yeah. It's bigger. You would be very jealous. Very. Mm-hmm. Oh, a goal setting challenge. Okay. I think everybody should set some type of intention for the year. Like we always have room to improve in our lives on something. If it's being, more efficient in some area, like my meal prepping, that allows me to be more efficient, not just with making dinner, but freeing up time to be more efficient in other areas because I ain't in the kitchen. Just saying. But yeah, that is true country hustle. And I think everybody should do it. Set some type of intention for the year. I just like for every week when I go to work, I have on my calendar things that I want to get done that week. And I check them off as I get them done. And guess what happens if I don't get them all done? Nothing. Nobody dies. It just goes over into another week and then it'll get done eventually. But the goal is just to set it out there that you want to get it done. If you don't get it done in 2025, it'll still be there in 2026. I'm just saying. You did say a lot of materials was free, plus the labor was free, but it was a nice greenhouse, ma'am. Hey, Patrick, how are you? I haven't seen you. I don't think I've seen you at all since the holiday. How was your holiday? Carbon's back. I don't think you was in here, Carbon, when I was looking for you, girl. Hey, GT Jr. But yeah, so I just think everybody should do that. And I probably said, I think I have like 6. I don't have it in here with me. Nope, it's in my room. 6 or 7 things written out of goals I would like to accomplish in the year of 2025. And who knows if I'll get them all accomplished. If I don't, it'll be okay. I'm just saying. It will be all right. No, you good. You good. I was dropping some links. I was like, I think she was my only mod in here. I have then I might have spoke with you. I might have spoke with you in the chat then, Patrick. No, it wasn't you. Somebody else was sick during the holiday. It wasn't you. I was also sick, but mine passed within a few days. I probably in by Friday, I almost felt 100% myself. By yesterday, I did. By Saturday, I was definitely back to feeling like myself. So um, it wasn't the cold. I had a stomach virus. So yeah, um, it didn't linger. Thank God, because it was bad. It was really bad. That's my art. Find Homesteader Rachel on Instagram as well. And then you'll see. I don't know if the greenhouse video, because it was kind of a short video. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but that's because I saw it on Instagram. No, ma'am. I took care of it, Carbon. Thank you, though. It wasn't a big deal. I was dropping some gun tubers. And I probably could have dropped more, but my brain, I could have, but my brain, well, everybody, look, I'll keep it safe. I'll keep it to the two I drop because all gun tubers, I mean, although they're great, like I follow a lot of channels and I can appreciate what I take from every one of those channels. But just like with any content creator, everybody isn't for everybody. And I feel like the ones I drop, anybody could go over into those channels and be comfortable. Really, Rich, see, the good thing for me is that I don't like to eat the Thanksgiving typical traditional fixings like that. Like I've been burnt out on those for many, many, many years now. My family just won't let me get away from doing it. They like it, but yeah. So if I was sick on Thanksgiving, I would not care. Other than the fact that I don't feel well. But yeah. It is going around. That's my art. I just got a phone call this morning from my friend's daughter. She thought she had been food poisoned, and she was describing it to me. I was like, that's the virus, girl. This is what you need to do, because I just went through it. It is bad. Yeah, she's on IG as well. Thank you. Carmen posted the link to her IG. Thank you for posting by you. I posted her earlier. Carmen gonna be over there too, y'all. Look, we're gonna be holding it down with Bayou Sugar for her birthday. Sounds like, is it the stomach one? Is that what it's called? It didn't last. It like I said, I was probably 2 days were my worst. And then the next day I felt better, but still just a bit fatigued. And then it got better. I got more and more energy as I went. More and more. So yeah. And that's the hard part about that one. But I know people who've had the one that's more like a flu virus type feeling, and who have had the flu, literally had the flu. And it seemed like it's lingering, like it's taken it. They'll feel better, but like some of the symptoms will still linger. Either they'll still have a cough or still have a little bit of congestion. It's just something. And I'm like, these things are not like they're not passing through like they used to, I guess. Sunshine, I do not know what causes it. Let me tell you, first of all, I don't have babies. I have a grandson who's a baby, but I don't have to shop for him like that. I was not in these stores. That is not my testimony. Has not been for a long time because I can usually do a lot of online stuff. And myself had to go out Christmas Eve for me. I was in my office probably a day or two before that, trying to pull out my planners to get them set up and ready for the new year. And somebody hadn't bought one planner. Not a one. I was tearing my office up, y'all. Like there's no way I didn't buy my planners. I don't know how I could not have bought. I know I bought planners. I was tearing my office up looking for my planners because I'm like, I know I got them. I must have put them up somewhere so I wouldn't lose them. And then when I really, really thought about it, I was like, I did not buy my planners. So I went out Christmas Eve very early, like almost when the store opened, probably. I went to Michael's to get my planners, and that's it. Went to Michael's and came home. I was fine all day. And then, like that evening, my stomach started hurting. I started feeling nauseous. It just was like, and then once I started feeling bad, it just was like a quick decline. And it was bad. It was bad. Trust me, young one. For me, yeah, it was bad. I don't think I've ever had stomach pain like that from a virus. Ever. And yeah, you know what happens with a stomach virus. So you know how that alleviated itself. But yeah, you're the same way. I don't eat or cook any. I cook it because, like I said, my family wants it, and I cook the full spread. But I might eat at it, but not really. Like I'd rather not. I sent every bit of. I had a friend come in from out of town for Thanksgiving, and when she left to go back home, I sent every bit of those leftovers home with her. Every single bit of it. Like no leftover was left behind. I was like, we're not going to eat it. We're just not. No. So she got to take all of it home. And they were excited to do so. So I was like, yeah, have at it. Everything. Because I am not about that life. I be trying to talk them into let us doing like a cuisine of a different culture every year. So like putting all these different nationalities in a bowl and then pick out one every year. And then I find recipes to make, and that's what we have for Thanksgiving. I love the idea that nobody feels the same as me. Nobody agrees with me in the family. They're like, but no, I want turkey. And I'm like, I don't want it. They better bring it. They look at me like I'm the one trying to change the plan. So, and I am, but I'm also the cook. So there's that. Hey, Andale. How are you? Happy Sunday, by the way. Yes. I'm telling you, I would love that. That's my idea of a fun Thanksgiving spread. Doing that. I would like that. But like I said, my family doesn't agree. And I don't have to cook that kind of spread for any other holiday. I don't do it for Easter. I don't do it for Christmas. I don't do it. I usually do a brunch for Christmas, and I don't think I cook it like anything particular for Easter. I can't remember the last time I would have, if I did. Not my thing at all. Hey Jake, how are you? Happy Sunday. I've been checking around. A lot of people have been receiving packages from you, sir. And they're all happy. I know I wasn't expecting. So thank you again. Yeah. So guys, we definitely should set intentions for the new year of just some things you want to accomplish. If it's buying a new house, if it's doing repairs to the house you currently have, if it's, I don't know, doing better with your budget, if it's planning out some meals, if it's starting a garden, if it's taking firearm lessons, if you're interested in learning to shoot and you're that's a goal to do that. I would say if you're considering that that's my art, um really really like take that time and thinking about that heavy. I would do it sooner than later, in my personal opinion. um if you're considering it, it's just a I feel like it's knowledge that um you should have. It's something you should definitely do if you're thinking about it. I wouldn't drag my feet on this, what I'm saying. Fam, you should get your first 2011. Actually, at one point, not even jokes aside, that was going to be on my 2025 goal list. And then, no. Then I was like, no. Because, y'all, first of all, they be calling me a snob in these streets. It's not that I'm a snob because I don't own snob guns right there. But I probably do have snob taste. So if I can afford the guns that I want, then y'all could call me a snob. But until then, you can't. So at this point, I cannot afford those said guns because I don't just want a 2011. I don't want one just to have it. I want the 2011 that I would want. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane because that is not my lane. I'm not veering off into other people's lanes. You like traditional Thanksgiving? I'm open for the other holidays. Yeah, that's my kids are that way. You still need to get a planner. But I want to make sure it's one that I will keep up with. I keep up with all of mine. I have several. I have a fitness one, garden one, budget one, meal one, and an everyday one. And I probably have more than that, but those are the ones I could think of right off the top of my head. And I do write in all of them. Yeah, I use them all. I would I did the same thing. That's my art. Promise you. I promise you. And I will tell you this, even after the person on YouTube offered to give me instruction, I still drug my feet on it for a little bit because it was just, I don't know. I was in my head. That's what it was. I was in my head. And then when I did it, it's one of those things for me. When I did it, it was like, I shouldn't have waited. I should have done this a long time ago. So yeah, definitely. If it's definitely up to you. I wouldn't say like, but I just feel like I would do it sooner than later. Personally, I'll just say that. Yeah. What did I do? Oh, you did the seafood. Did you do like a? Oh, you did gumbo. Crab bowl gumbo. Nice. I'm not big on all the seafood, but I will do crab bowl. I don't like shrimp. Never had scallops. Probably wouldn't like it either. I'm picky, y'all. I am a picky eater. Just saying. I like. Oh, I would have liked the stuffed mushrooms. I'm not big on mushrooms, but I probably would have liked them. And some fettuccine, nice. I wouldn't have wanted the shrimp though. And what's funny is my oldest, she loves all the seafood. All it's not much that she doesn't like. I'm like, girl, where you get that from? Because your mama don't like, but maybe a couple things. Anyway, hey Skelly, happy Sunday. How are you, fam? You don't want a I have a nope, nope. I don't have that kind of taste to ALLA. Nope, I really don't. No, sir. That's why I'm staying in my lane. I'm not veering off into nobody else's. Listen. Oh, you need one for everything? I have an everything one. I could use it. I call it my everyday. Actually, it's not my everything. It's my everyday, but I could use it for everything. I don't want to. But you could definitely do that. Like I'm probably a little extra. I might be a little over the top with the planners. I like them segregated. I like them separate. So I don't want to do my garden stuff in my all in one planner or my fitness stuff in that. I just in my budget. No, they gotta be look segregate them for me. I have to segregate. I need different ones, and I do have that many. If you're wondering, that's a real thing. Yeah, I have 3 of them in here right now on my desk. This is my everyday. I showed y'all my garden one, and then I have my budget one in here. My fitness one is in my bedroom because I was writing some stuff in it while I was laying in bed, and then my meal one is over here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really that person. I am a planner queen. At least 5 planners and says she might be extra. Sunshine, don't come for me, sis. Most expeditious. Y'all coming for me and my planners. I need them segregated. I be writing a whole lot of. I need them. I need them separate. I do. Now I will say this one that I use for my garden is this is my 3rd year using the same planner. So it takes me a while to get through this one because it's just my garden stuff. But I use a new one for the other ones every year because I it's only 12 months. And just saying, just saying. Y'all judging me though. I don't appreciate it. Lady Smith, don't get in on the judgment. No. Because us mere mortals can barely keep up with one. uh, if I don't have them, I, I I would no, I need them. I would be fine, but a lot be going on up here. A lot be going on up here. And then I have to put it in these things to keep it in order. That's what we gonna say. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. That's what we gonna say. Hey, Thomas, happy Sunday. You love that I'm extra. Thank you, Sophia. Did J3 say something about me? I feel like he did. No, he didn't. Okay. But yeah, I probably do go a little over with the planners, but I need them. A lot be going on. I have to put in things too. See? After I said that, I don't think that bit was. I sent it, Thomas. You didn't get it yet? I overnight that to you. And I said it was a huge package. It should have been there. admiration. We listen and we don't judge. And then you put bullshit at the end of it because you judge it. Say nothing, J3. They over here judging me. I use my phone calendar for blasphemy. I do now. I will tell you this. That's my art. I do have lists in my phone. So like if I'm making a like if there's something that comes to mind, I'm out and I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget to do this thing or pick up this thing. I do have a list that I will write. I will put it in my phone under, and then when I get to the store, I could just look and see what was the thing that I need to make sure I get when I'm here. I do that. I will also put my goals in my phone, but they don't technically, like, my goals don't go in my planners. They actually go in there, but they're not logged in there like every month or anything like that. But I will put them in my phone. And then as I complete them, I will put check marks next to them in my phone. So I have a couple lists in there too. That's the thing. That's the thing. You always judging, fam. When ain't you judging? Hey, Mirror. Happy Sunday. How are you? I sent it, Thomas. Come get it. Come get it. There's always more. With taco meat and cottage together? Why? Why are they together? I don't know about this combination there. J3. Now I'm judging. Let me not judge. Let me not judge. No, it's not weird. But there's probably like, what is my thing called? There's probably like a note thing, a notepad in your phone that you could just, do your grocery list on. Yeah, mine is called a notepad. Just saying. Instead of texting it to yourself. But if you need the text to kind of be like forefront, then hey, whatever works. Whatever works. You do a good, great. That's my art. I was asking. Guess what I do have though, J3? I went to the store yesterday because I weirdly enough, I've been craving a kale salad. So I wanted some kale and I got a tomato, some cucumber, bell pepper, like a bunch of veggies. And then I got a couple fruits. I got the store I was at had persimmons. So I had never had them before. And I was like, I think I'm gonna try the persimmons and see if I like them. And persimmons aren't as sweet as I expected them to be. It was slightly sweet. And it was ripe. So I know it was ripe, but it is refreshing. It's definitely a refreshing fruit, but it's not like really sweet. And then I got some mango. I haven't had the mango yet, but I did get a couple mangoes. They had them on sale. We are like crazy with these planners, and and I fussed at TT because I didn't have mine, and I had to go to Michael's to get it. I said, "How you let me not get my planners? I know you got yours," but somehow I didn't. Can't keep up with having 5 planners for 1 year. I do. I only have to do my budget planner once a month. And I usually do it like a week or two before the month prior. Like, so my January planner has already been filled. Where did I just put that back? It's already been filled in. for January because I can't do it in January. I got to art. It's a plan. You got to do it before you get there. So it's already filled in for January. That's December. And I only have to do it the one time. You probably can't see the words stuff, but it's there. So it's already filled in. And then all I do is as the things happen during the month, if it's like if I planned that a utility was going to be a certain amount, which is probably not because it usually is different every month, but I go by the month prior, then I'll write in what it was, what it actually was, and that it was paid. And that's it. So I only have to do that once. I don't really have to do that continuously. You have everything in that garden. I love it. I not right yet though. Thomas, I will though. It's winter time here. It gets cold here. So there's not everything in it right now. Right now I just have right now I just have cabbage, collards, kale, garlic. But the garlic it takes like 9 months, so it won't be ready till next year. I think that's it. I had some carrots, but I already harvested them because I was juicing. When I would Thursday when I started feeling better, I decided to juice if I felt like I wanted to have something. And I pulled the carrots up in and juiced them with some other stuff. And I actually just finished the juice today because I'm still not really wanting much to eat. So I will just have my juices. Hey CP family, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So yeah, I only have to do the budget one once. The other ones I do visit weekly, like throughout the week. Not every day, but you know, as needed. As needed. Just saying. Who punishing you? Taco meat and cottage cheese. We listen and we don't judge. Look, all we've been doing is judging. That's all we've been doing. Was thinking the same. Was thinking the same. What you and Lady Smith talking about? Oh, mangoes. Yes. Mm-hmm. I love mangoes. I'm going to get me a budget planner and a journal. Nice. Trying something different. That's almost what like it, that could be a goal for the new year to try something different. Just saying. Thank you. That's my art for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Thank you. You're a vegan? That's my art? Awesome. I do eat vegan quite often. Quite often. As you heard me talking about meats and how picky I am. Yeah. I just a lot of times rather not. So I will eat vegan a lot. They did make you a king. That's good enough for now, Thomas. Cool. I'm planning. I'm not sure what all I'm growing yet for the coming spring, but I'm planning. But that's when I grow a lot. Yeah. And I plan on sharing more in 2025 of what's happening in the garden. So kind of taking you guys along the whole time of from planting the seed to harvesting instead of like you coming in and just seeing the plants and then maybe I might harvest on screen. Yeah, it'd be work. It's work pulling out the camera. It's already work working in the garden. Let's start there. Then I'll be like, I don't feel like I just want to get it done. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Somebody told me that my content was terrible, and so this is my proof that I can do better. They didn't tell me that. A dozen cantaloupe producing yum, yum. Lady Smith, yum. I still have blueberries and cherries in my freezer from my harvest earlier this year. So at some point, I plan on throwing those in some juices. This was a green juice, as you can see, it's still green. So it was there was apple in it, but outside of that, it was just mostly green. Celery. It was celery, spinach, something else. Celery, spinach. I know I had some ginger and turmeric in it, but it had some other green in it, and now I can't remember what I put in it. Hey, AK lover, happy Sunday. How you doing? That's right, Thomas. Thou shalt not judge or be judged. But I will freeze some fruits in a minute, especially if it's something that might go bad on me. I have bananas still in the freezer because when I did smoothies, I like them very ripe anyway because they're sweeter. And so they're in my freezer now if I want to make some smoothies. It should be against the law. See, most men feel like that because they like to eat protein. I'm just not big on meat. We don't judge. My garden planting is almost done. Nice. Nice. I have started. So my gardening plan always starts with just writing down the plan. So this is just writing down the plan. It's not no foods included. It's just it is some vegetables included, but it's just writing down what I'm planning. And this is just the home garden one. I also have one for my community garden because y'all know I garden in two places. So yeah, I listen, and that's just step one. Then step two is figuring out how many plants of each vegetable I want to grow. Then step three is drawing where these things are being planted and then writing in where they're going to go in the beds and whatnot, or if they're in the ground. It's steps to this. I'm a psycho, y'all. You have found out on this here live that your girl is a psychopath. Because listen, I need, and trust me, this is the funny part, because I think I was talking when I was live Friday, maybe I talked about it a little bit. And someone was saying that they stopped planting because they never end up planting the way that they plan. It never goes 100% as planned. How many people have been married? Did the wedding go 100% as planned? I doubt it. They usually don't. So I still have to plan it. I still have to plan it. I was about to say, who told you that you're going to? Would you beat them up for me, Mira? Because I'll just say somebody did. Oh, got all your melons. That would have. I get mad at the squirrels if I had to deal with the rest of them. Now I do get bunnies every now and again, but you know what? The only thing the bunnies did to me, and that was this year, is they mowed down my lettuce. And the sad part is that I left that morning. I do a walk around a lot of times in the morning when I'm growing stuff during growing season, and just look at the garden. It's just a thing. I just want to do it. The garden is my happy place. So I had saw that my lettuce, I was like, I have plenty of lettuce. I'm gonna make me a salad tonight when I get home because my lettuce was just like flourishing. I was like, I need to harvest. I came home and they had mowed down my lettuce. I did a short, I think, on it. I was so mad. I wasn't even really that mad. It was almost funny to me a little bit. But I was like, really? The one day I had my mouth set on having my lettuce. Anyway, so yeah, that's a true story. That's a true story. Happened this year. It was really bad. Just saying. Seed type for what? Wait a minute. What are you saying, Lady Smith? This comes the first time in years not ordering seeds. Are you not ordering? Why? No, I don't care why you're not ordering. Do you need seeds? Is that what you're saying? Do you need seeds? Let me know if you need seeds. And if you do, email me what seeds that you would like to have. Because if there's something that I have an abundance of, it's seeds. Or are you saying that you have so many that you don't have to order? Let me know what you're saying. Yeah, Sophia said the same thing. Let me know if you're looking. Have quite a bit. Listen, I have lots. Last of the broccoli in the freezer now. Couple heads. We're just colored. Yeah, I didn't get all mine before the cold got to it. I got some, but I didn't get all of them. Yeah, definitely let us know if you're looking for something. If it's something that Sophia doesn't have, I probably will have it. I have a lot. I mean, in a lot of variety, even within a certain type of seed. So definitely let me know. Because there's a thing in the garden community. I don't know if you're familiar with Broke Farmer, but he does Seedmas. He started this a couple years ago or so, where we just would share seeds within the community. Someone might be looking for particular seeds, or just saying that they're just getting started gardening and they wanted seeds, and we would send them out to them. We're doing it a little different this year. Well, he's doing it a little different because it's not my thing, it's his thing. He's doing it a little different this year, but it still will be where, and usually in this community, I'm like, if you ask, most people have, and they are willing to share. Just like you just made a comment, we're all like, do you need? Because we have lots. So, excuse me, definitely let me know. I hear about people dealing with the deer too, and I haven't had that happen yet either. And the community garden, it does more than likely there's deer that come through there. Oh, they have bunnies like crazy. I think that's why the soil is so great out there. Because y'all know rabbit poo will fertilize your soil very well. And every time I would go out there, I would see baby and big bunnies all over the place. And I'm like, yes, they are welcome. Because I ain't growing nothing that they want to eat. Out there this year, I had okra, hot peppers, bell peppers, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. And I think that was it, because this was my first year and I really wasn't as prepared as I needed to be, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to get a garden plot, because you get, I think it's like 8,000 square feet, something like that, for $40 a year to garden in. It's $40 to garden in that space annually. I was like, say less. Say less. So yeah. Did I need that much space? No, but we listen and we don't judge, right? Just saying. We don't judge. Not a random person. I would pick a random one. I would, Mir. somebody that I'd be like on my bad side. Hey, LGG, happy Sunday. I definitely would. Those squirrels get on my nerves. You harvested plenty of seed. Okay. Definitely. Definitely do that. Because when I tell you, if you name it, I probably got it. You looking forward to see Miss Janet? How are you? Happy Sunday. Did you win or sow anything? I did. I didn't do a cover crop. I've never done one. Nate, tell me what are some? Because I know like tell me what would be considered a cover crop for winter sowing. I did cabbage, kale, collards, broccoli. Cabbage, kale, broccoli, and collards is what I did. I did 3 different types of kale. I did a purple kale. I keep calling it purple, but I think it's called, it looks purple though. I forget what, scarlet is I think what it's called. Anyway, purple kale. Dinosaur kale and the blue curly kale. And I did Georgia collards and is it called calabasa? Something like that. The broccoli. I have different varieties, but I think I did that one. And I did a couple different cabbage. So, but I don't even know it's considered to be a winter cover crop. So please tell me. I don't know all the things garden. That's one of the main reasons I can't do gardening, because that would have me so pissed. The animals, I think that once people have gardened for a while, don't get me wrong, the squirrels work my nerve. Now, what they don't do is they really don't eat my food. They might bite off of something, like they might bite off a tomato or a pepper, but most times they don't eat my food. They just dig in my garden, which is annoying. And sometimes they dig to the point that they have pulled up a plant that may not be matured quite yet. So I have to bury it, like kind of put the soil back around the roots and everything, and hope that it's fine. But they don't typically eat my food. This was the first time I had the issue with the bunny doing it, and I get rabbits here all the time. I remember when I had a dog. Every time she would go out, I would let her out in the backyard. She would go wild because there would be a bunny in the yard. And that was before I started gardening. So I already knew they might be a nuisance, but they haven't been. This is the first time I've had them eat my food. And lettuce is one of those things. If you don't pull up the whole lettuce plant, the varieties that I grew, I just cut from them anyway. I don't pull the whole plant up because it will just keep growing. And that's what it did. I was like, in a week or so, it'll be back. And it was. So it was okay. But you can't be Elmer Fudd out here with the AR trying to shoot the bunnies. Now, possums and raccoons is another conversation because I don't deal with those. Now, if I did, I might not be so understanding. I don't know. I ain't trying to deal with those. But I don't at the moment. And don't let that keep you from gardening, because I let those rabbits keep me from gardening for a long time. I had wanted to start a garden way before I did, and I kept saying, no, we get too many bunnies over here, and they would just eat up everything. They don't bother nothing. I had one time in all the years I've gardened. So don't let them be the reason, because they may never touch your stuff. Looking forward to see Miss. You're gonna like it. It's a good time, and there's people in this community got some very unique seeds. I've had seeds sent to me for all kinds of stuff. Sometimes seeds that I don't even ask for. And today I've been trying to research some of them that I'm planning on growing to kind of know more about the particular plant. Because, yeah, I try to have my ducks in a row. I don't want to waste my time when I'm trying to grow something. Bunny Haven here, yes. Even with coyote eagles, yep, we have the coyotes. I don't know about the eagles and hawks. We probably do, but I never pay attention to that. But we definitely I've seen coyotes. I actually thought I saw a fox once not too long ago in my area, and there's deer in my area all the time where I stay at. There's deer all the time over here, so I was like, oh, well, I ain't gonna have to worry about the deer because I have a 6 foot privacy fence. And then one of my coworkers like, you know a deer can jump that, right? And I was like, what? It better not jump over in my yard then. So far, so good. It hasn't happened. Just saying. But I definitely get a lot of rabbits. I think I did a short or pictures on my community tab or something with a rabbit being in my it was in between my house and my neighbor's house. And I was like, not today, sir. You better find your way somewhere else because it was headed towards the back where my garden is. I was like, you won't be eating over here. So, wheat, rye, and clover. So, is that like wheat that you could mill up for like breads? Is it that type of wheat? Yeah, I didn't know that. But no, I didn't do any cover crops. I did those things that I mentioned already. I did those at the community garden. I did some carrots and lettuce here. And then I also did kale and collards here. No broccoli. And what else did I say? And oh, I did some cabbage here too. Yeah. And I actually am going to try to drop some more carrots. Um, I would normally not drop carrots this time of year, but the weather is so crazy here in Ohio. It's like been between 50, 60 degrees the last couple of days. I don't know when it's supposed to get back to being winter. Just saying. But but um yeah. If I don't know when it's going to get back to that. Let me look. I'm trying to look at the temperature. Something caught my eye. Yeah, sorry. Like right now it's 42, but I wanted to see what the weekly. No. Oh, it's going to drop by Wednesday. It's going down to 37. Ah, I don't even want to tell what I saw. It's going to get bad. But I might do it anyway. You know what? I say if it comes up, then great. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. How can you forget about all your wonderful broccoli? I know. I did for a second, but definitely have broccoli. And I was so hyped. Let me tell y'all something. I have tried to grow broccoli for years in my raised beds. I don't think it likes to be grown there. I grew it at the community garden, and they grew beautifully. I was just so hyped. And as they should be, Lady Smith, dispatch them. I noticed that when you put tall over your plants, the squirrels don't bother them. I don't worry about them really bothering my plants though. Because like I said, for the most part, they just dig holes in my beds. Like, and they don't just dig holes, they're burying stuff that they think they're going to come back and get. And I'm like, not on my watch. Because if I'm like moving the soil around, I see whatever it is, I throw it over the fence. I'm like, they won't be here when you come back. But yeah, I don't and like I said, all the years, maybe a tomato here, one, maybe a pepper there. It's not I grow on too high of a scale for me to worry about the items that they do get because it's not enough. You saw a fox too? I thought I saw one. I was like, that don't look like a coyote. That look like a fox. I let any of them do their thing. I don't bother none of them. Thank you, Homesteader Rachel. I appreciate that. Thank you. You can grind. Okay. Really? Do you grow from seed? Lady Smith, now I know I asked you, did you need any seeds? But listen, interesting. I'm interested. Across will be quieter. Just saying. Jenny, you about that life? Look, it's a lot of y'all about that life. Homes to the Rachel probably about that life too. I wish it did. I didn't even get to the next message, and she's listen. Probably should have read that before I even said it because I knew she would be about that life. Same, Gina. Broccoli won't grow in my race. I don't know what that's about. I've tried every year, and I get maybe a little tiny head. These were very nice broccoli heads. They were very nice. I was I was so excited. Freezing ground temp. Mm. So when you say above, we need to look. Email me, Lady Smith. I think. Well, probably you saying that I probably should have started already though. Probably is this what we're saying? Because we'll probably be in those really cold temps until what, late March, possibly even going into April. How long does it usually take to grow? And I would be interested in it for the following year. So to do for fall for my winter of 2025, I would be interested in that. I can't get any broccoli to produce for me. I think you got to put it in ground. That's smart. But then there'd be somebody online who's growing it in the raised bed just fine. But here, it does not like it. It does not. Everything grows great in my raised beds. Broccoli does not. I don't know why. So I even grew Brussels sprouts for the first time this year. And I had 3 plants and they grew very tall and full of Brussels sprouts. So, but broccoli rolls its eyes at me. Hey, Coy, how are you? Happy Sunday. Just get me emailed you. You did? Did you really? To the Gina versus Gina one? Am I just forgetting? Have we talked and I'm just forgetting? Because that's how my brain works. Just saying. That's not. What was it to my Gigi? Frugal Diva. I don't. It probably isn't my other one. You know what? I'll find it. Most of my brassicas are. See, you are dirty for that, fam. You are dirty for that. So you just gonna try to make me put that on my goals list? I'll put it on there. Thank you, fam. I'll put it on there because, like I said, even if it doesn't happen in 25, maybe it'll happen in 26. I'm gonna put it on there. Y'all heard me say it, because Fam's trying to push my hand to get into 2011. Now, when I have to come move in with one of y'all, don't y'all be acting funny. Y'all all say y'all my friend on here. So if I say, hey, I'm gonna need a place to stay, I'm gonna need y'all not to. That's not gonna happen. Reg, I don't think You had to have your hands like this when I was talking. I told you I don't have teeth of taste. I'm just saying. Hey, burner girl. Hey, sis, how are you? I will put in my goals. Listen, Koi. That's probably where it's gonna be for the most part, but I'm gonna put it there. And you know what? We'll see what happens. Cause listen, I be getting blessed. Y'all know I be winning guns out here, Koi. You was there. Maybe I would. Maybe that's how I get my first 2011. I win it. Stranger things have happened. Just saying. I listen, Reg. Stop playing. Who don't want one? Oh, Phil said that. But Phil, who don't want an infinity? Who don't? If you are a 2A advocate and you know what the infinities are, please tell me if you do not want one. And I will say BS. If you can handle the heat, you're always welcome. I'm coming, Lala. Hey, sis. I've been to Texas, girl. And Lala, I seen your place when you got it. I'm pulling up. Lala, I might come visit for real. I ain't gonna have to come live with you, girl. I'll be all right. But I've been to Texas. Texas was nice. The only thing I don't like about Texas is the bugs. I don't like y'all. Y'all got crazy. I ain't got time. I don't got time. Y'all listen. I built up enough courage to garden with little spiders and prayer mantis and stuff I have to deal with. Y'all want to have what they call palmettos? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But then 3 basement dudes got to go somewhere. I ain't worried about them. They got to figure that out. I do an amazing amount of growing, sharing. Oh, thank you. That might now. How I get it 20 facts, Koi. That might have to be it. We have to win it. But if we can't be in the same competition, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. I mean, I'll be rooting for you unless we competing against each other. I don't want one. I am not lying. You probably ain't. I can believe that, Koi. I just think they pretty. Listen, you know I ain't shot nothing even close to an infinity. Let's start there. I ain't shot nothing. Not even no. Nothing that's in the same area code with the infinity. I am only gauging what I like about them on aesthetics. And they some pretty guns. I got 3 mosquito bites last week. Wow. They do. That's why I'm not leaving Ohio. I'm like, that's why I ain't gonna say I'm not. But that's the thing I like about Ohio is that the winter does, I think, is the reason we don't have some of the bugs that the southern states do. Hey, Whiteside, how you doing? You want one? Happy Sunday. I feel you, fam. Listen, me too. 1, 2, or 3. Listen, they drop every time they drop them, and I don't know if you follow them, Whiteside, on Instagram, but if you don't, just don't. How about I was gonna say go do it, but maybe not, because that just makes it worse. Because I was like, they sure know how to show off a they sure know. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Yeah. One day when I grow up, I'm just saying, one day I am a budget gun guy. I'm a budget gun girl, Koi. That's only what my budget is right now. I ain't gonna lie. If I had the budget, Look, y'all be you know how you say somebody money changes somebody. Oh, I'm a change. I ain't gonna change who I am. Like my personality will be the same, but I'm gonna definitely buy some different firearms. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I can't help it. I love an infinity, but I ain't buying a pistol. I gotta take out that part. But Reg, it's about if you had it though. What if you had it? That was your, you know. I was like, oh man. If you could go and get that the same way you would look at going to get a Glock today, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna give me another infinity. You know, that's how fam do it. Excuse me. That's how fam do it. He just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get another infinity. Fam, you ain't about no you about a different kind of budget. Need some design by ladies. If I had the budget. Facts. I like that. I like that, ladies. That I guess I'll just keep going. Right. That's how I ended up over there, Reg. And I've been there the whole time, but I be fussing. I be fussing. It's been a many of things that I've seen on there, and I'd be like, I'd be agitated for real. Fam, just know I'd be agitated sometimes. I used to really get mad when I first started watching the content. It's gotten better. I used to be pissed off, like, why are you showing stuff that I can't get? I just gotta look at it and be envious. I don't buy Glocks either. I've never even shot a Glock Koi. I mean, not like I'm boasting or anything, but I just haven't. I've never even shot one. I've never had one in my hands. None of the things. So I just know, I just said Glocks because it seems to be a very popular firearm. I hear a lot of people say they have it. And I'm like, that just wasn't the route I took, I guess, because I've never even shot one. Just saying. So we got to dream and play right. Make believe just to live like fam. Facts. We do. We do. You could get one. Oh, I know I can. I just haven't had a desire to have one. Wait, you gotta. What? I thought they give them out free at checkout. You are wrong. Hey, Cece. Happy Sunday. So don't go over there, Gina, because I may not be able to handle it. Nope. Don't go over there. It's actually if your budget ain't buying if 5,000 made your eyes go wide, and you're like, what? You can go over there because you're not gonna buy them anyway. You're just gonna admire the beautiful guns. That's all. You're just gonna admire it. It won't be a big deal. Now, if you have money, then that it becomes a problem because it's just like anything else that they feed through your timeline and you typically would buy. If you see it, then you're like, oh, if you're a shoe person or whatever. Just saying. Even if I had a bag to get a fam piece, oh, it was skipped. I wouldn't get it. I just don't see it as a. It's not a. I let me tell you something, Reg. I don't even think you know this. Actually, most people on here probably don't. I have 8 firearms. Why do I need 8 firearms, Reg? Is that a necessity? I'll wait. Now, if you want a Glock, I got everyone. That's because Coy. You know your frat. You know what he got. You know. Coy, stop playing. Facts, Jova. It is. Your facts. That is facts. That is a rookie number. Thank you, Jova. Some people be trying to make it seem like I got, that's a rookie. But nonetheless, 8, and I did mention earlier in the live, I've only been shooting for roughly 2 years. Just saying. Not even 2 years. We're going to say 2 to make it sound better. How about that? Because I think if I say less than that, then it sounds bad. We'll say 2. It's been almost 2. And quite honestly, I think I bought all those because I haven't purchased a firearm since maybe January. No, that's a lie. Nope, that's a lie. I did get a second one this year. I don't remember when I purchased it though. So I did buy another one. So I bought 2 this year. I would say probably 6 of those was purchased in the first year of me shooting. Just saying. Maybe. That's why I would only have 2 hands. you hold it for you and your kids. Bags. 3 per bag. That there you go, Sophia. You always got my back. I love it. I'm talking about 8. Period. Corey, you ain't no rookie. That's 2 more than you. Whatever, fam. Wonder if people can shoot with their maybe. Oh, I think there's a person who actually is online who does. She doesn't have arms, which is why she learned to shoot with her feet. But that is a real thing. That's a real thing. Before hanging outside feels good, but may get the opportunity in the near future. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that, Lady Smith. But I'm just saying 8 is not a necessity. Like that's my art set. I have 2 hands. But 8 is not a necessity. So I'm not getting a lot of them within that 8 were necessities, but some of that is just because I wanted it. Don't judge me. Just saying. Feel judged. But yeah. So I'm just saying to purchase, if you had it, 5, 6, 7, 8 or more $1,000 guns. It ain't about the necessity. It just really ain't. It really isn't. Heirloom start somewhere. Facts, Lady Smith. We gotta be like Isaac Hayes. To get your sucker. You went back. Have guns on you everywhere. That part. Out of 8, which is my favorite. People ask me this all the time. This is the thing. I do have one that I have not even shot yet. So Without shooting all 8, I've shot 7 of them. I'm just going to say for the pistols, because one of them is not. It's probably still my Canik. My let me see. No, they shoot about the same to me. So I'm gonna say it's still my my Canik. My why can't I think of my brain is not functioning, but it's my Canik nonetheless. The why can't I think of what it is? TP9. I'm like, why can't I think of what it is? Oh. If I can afford you, oh, that's my art. They don't cost. No, ma'am. That is 2A and LA's guns. Mine are my guns cost anywhere in my collection cost anywhere from 400 on the most was 2,000. But you don't have to, like, you can get guns for a reason. You can get them for under 400. So it just depends on what you want and what you're comfortable shooting. So you don't need to have one beforehand. My suggestion, which is what I did, because it was suggested to me, is that you shoot different guns to see what you like before buying. Because nobody wants to buy a gun if they don't enjoy shooting. I know. I do have the TTI Koi, but no, I mean, that's why I was like, I was thinking between the two. But the only difference, and I know you've heard it online before, and you probably even seen when me and Zach were talking about it, is really the trigger. The trigger is better on the TTI. And it might be just because the TP9 was my first gun that I like it. I can shoot that gun so proficiently. I like it. And I don't even have a optic on it. I have an optic on most of my other ones. I still have not put one on that one because I don't feel like I need to. So I like it. But that's my favorite. But yes, that's Marge. You could definitely afford one. And like I said, I would suggest you can rent guns when you go to the range. But I still would suggest being there with like someone who is certified in training. That way you're not shooting guns that just aren't, you're probably never going to want to own. So, and then shoot different ones to see what you like. I know a lot of ladies, they start with a 22. I did start with a 22. But I shot a 22 and 2 9s in the same day, and I did not want a 22. But that's just me. That's just me. And now I have 7 9s. So yeah, 7 of my firearms are 9mm. So yeah, I like that gun. I like those guns. So you just never know. And don't get me wrong, I didn't dislike the 22. I just preferred a 9. So yeah. I like the look of the M&Ps. I've never shot one. And I could see enjoying shooting it though, but I just never have. I actually considered getting one. I was looking at that time that was around the time I was getting my PDP. And I kind of toggled for a second between that and the M&P, but I hadn't shot at M&P, and I had shot the PDP, and I wanted it. So yeah, but I can see that, Lady Smith. Now my everyday is not the Canic or any of or the PDP, so I just like shooting them. I understand it, but I can't. And I get it, Big Dog. But you know what? I say that too. But if I was in a different income bracket, I don't know that I would feel the same. I'm not going to just splurge just to splurge though, because I think I would still be, if I was still me, I would still have kind of a thrifty mindset. But every now and again, yeah, maybe. I mean, I had one that I wanted that was actually three of them in my collection are 1,000 or more, and I wanted them. Now one of them I won, no, so two of them I paid for. But yeah, I wanted them, and I wasn't disappointed in my decision. So I mean, some people 1,000 is a lot to spend on a firearm. So I guess it just depends. I agree with that, Corey. Corey said, "Don't buy a $400 gun if you could for your first gun if you can afford more." Actually, I only spent five for my TP9, by the way, and I love that gun. But I do agree because my $400 gun is the one gun in my collection I don't really like, and I don't hate the gun. I hate the trigger. I have become a little bit of a snob with the trigger, so um, can I, Corey? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. How about I can outshoot him? Boy, stop playing. Um, I own this my yes. I have two platypus. I'm Big Dog Reg. I said that like it was a secret, but no, one of them I won. But how did you? The reason I kind of hesitated is how did you spend 2,600 for your platypus? I'm so confused. Did you design it or did you keep it black? I have questions. I think even designing it, but how did you get the 26? You started with a 45 sheet of sunshine? Nice. And then you went to a 9. 22 is good to get over the first time. I agree with that, Corey. And I think that's why they start, especially ladies, with it. So, yeah. You got a 9.2 cc. Right, Corey. I want to know give me some details on this platypus. I'm a snob for a PDP? Stop. You got your Ruger? Nice. I don't own a PDP. Too rich for my blood? What? Corey, stop playing with me. So the guys in the basement would nope, never escape. Too much firepower. Yep. Never good. They cannot leave. You own skies. Corey, I think you messing with me. With all the I got all the newest options on my second one, but I left it black. Um, okay, so you include everything that you put on it. Gotcha. Cause I'm like, how did you get to 26? I didn't huh. Well there. Yeah, when I get done with mine, yeah. Well, yeah. It's actually going to be over 26. So that makes sense. I was thinking you were talking about just the gun. And I'm like, how But yes. Um, mhm. Yeah. Bam, stop. Just stop. Actually, when I get done with this gun, it's going to be the most expensive. Actually, it already is. It was at the moment that I got it. How about that? At the moment I wanted it was the most expensive gun that I have. And yes, I my first platypus I paid for. I had it for I don't know. I don't know when I actually received it like in the fall last year, and then I won one in June at the regular meetup this year from Stealth Arms. They were a sponsor there, and they were giving away a platypus. So I was able to. It wasn't just here's the platypus. No, I was able to go onto their site and design or not design the gun any way I wanted to, and put whatever set it up however I wanted it. So I have my first one was before they came out with a lot of the options they have now. So I have both ways. But they're not designed the same either. My first one, I did a custom design that I wanted. So it's like black and this, this blue color. Um, and yeah, my second one, I just kept it all black. But yeah, so it was already the most expensive gun I have, and then once it's done, it'll be even more so. Because yeah, I could have afforded a 2011, but I didn't pay for this one. If I had paid for this one after it's done, I probably could afford to have my first 2011. But here we are. It was just the gun. Dang. Wow. Wow, Big Dog Ridge. Yeah, mine was just over 2. But like I said, I kept it black. The one I won. Because I still know how much the gun cost because I had to set it up. It just was a code that they gave me that wiped out me being charged for it. But I was able to set it up how I wanted. But dang. Why did you see me shoot anything special, Gina? I don't own anything. That's why I was like, I can't say because I don't believe you brought anything to arm. That don't mean that, Corey. You probably got like a whole bunker. I ain't falling for it. Tell this woman I'm most budget guy. You might be. You might be. You tried to tell me. You might be, Coy. I can see that. And I could be budget. I can. But I know it's my budget. And I have spent a little bit on a couple of them. That's why I don't like to shoot people's guns. Because you shoot something and then it's like crazy and you want it. Then you have these crazy thoughts in your head that you're going to get it. And that's just dumb. And here we are, 8 guns later. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I have been going for actually over 2 hours. And I need to get myself together and ready for my work day tomorrow. I have to work all day tomorrow, probably half the day on New Year's Eve. And then I'll be hanging out on New Year's Eve. So for those who came in late, I don't know if anybody else is going to be live or not. I don't know what people are doing for New Year's Eve. But Bayou Sugar is going to be live New Year's Eve. She's having a New Year's Eve birthday live. Her birthday is New Year's Day. And I'm going to be over there hanging out with her. I'll be on the panel, just hanging out. So if you want to come over there, I'm about to drop her link so you can follow the channel, sub the channel, so you'll know when she goes live. But I'm gonna tell you, if you followed the 12 days of Christmas and you were over there, you already know it's a good time. It is a good time. I had so much fun over there because she likes to play music. And listen, music is, it will create a great, you know, what am I trying to say? A mood, a great mood. It started out at 1450. Yep, it adds up. I believe that. Thank you, Sophia. That's how I afford those expensive guns. Stop it. You have a beautiful night too. It is a vibe over there. So if y'all want to follow, so you can come over there New Year's Eve, I doubt that you will not enjoy yourself. It's a vibe. I spent 4 hours on that lady's channel. Nobody could have ever told me I was gonna be over on nobody's channel for 4 hours on the panel. 4 hours vibing out. 4 hours. She takes requests from the chat and all the things. It was a good time, y'all. It was a good time. So y'all have a great week. Set some intentions for the week. If it's something you want to get done this week, if it's something you want to do personally within yourself, maybe take some time to meditate, maybe get up and work out in the morning or work out in the evening, maybe prepping your smoothies, Reg. But set the intention for the week to do something that's going to make this week a great week for you. And we're going into a new year, so definitely make this week a good week for yourself. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably be, I told you I'll be on Value Sugars, but we won't be talking a whole lot. But I will probably be live again next Sunday. I will not be live on Friday, guys. So don't be looking for me. I won't be here. It's every other Friday, every Sunday. All right? All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.